So it is Sunday, and Dave is currently watching, well, it's like the pregame stuff for the Super Bowl. I have no interest of watching the Super Bowl, and I think he prefers when I'm not with him. So I am going through my makeup, and I kind of want to like edit it down just a little bit. It's not going to be a giant, huge declutter, which I have done in the past. I have some videos I'll link down below. I have a whole playlist of declutter. Some I got rid of like 75% of my makeup, and I have accumulated a few things since then. Things that I just was interested in. I have an idea that I want to swing by you because I am getting rid of some things, and I know my family is swimming in all the stuff that I have decluttered in the past. They don't need any more makeup. Often when I do declutters, I get the little comments down below that say, hey, I'm interested in the items you're decluttering, can you send them my way? Now, I thought it would be cool to do like a traveling makeup box, so I could have a group of people. If you want to join, let me know down below. I'll set up like a Google Docs or something like that so you can sign up if you are interested, and I can make a Facebook group about it. But I am wanting to do a traveling makeup box where I put in the stuff I don't want, things that I can sanitize, and things that are like newer or brand new. I will put in a box, and then we can have a list of people where we can send the box around, and then if you want to take things or declutter some of your own stuff and put it in, you can do that and then rotate it around to the next person. Does this make sense? I hope it does. I can give more info if you would like, but let me know if you'd be interested. I can set up a Google Doc if I have several people interested. Probably like 10 people would probably be a really great number to do this with, so let me know your thoughts. But I just thought my family does not need any more makeup, but I thought this would be a great way to interact with you guys. If you are interested, let me know. Is this weird? Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to be making 4 piles for this declutter. It's a little bit different than usual. So the first pile will be things that I absolutely love. They're my favorite things. I want to keep them in my collection for as long as possible. The second pile will be things that I want to project pan or finish up this year. So they may not be my favorite things, but I still want to use them and get my money's worth, that type of thing. The third one are things that I am decluttering that are able to be passed on, so things that I can put in that travel box that I want to start. And then the fourth will be things that I just have to get rid of. There's not too many things in that category, but things that are just like I wouldn't be able to sanitize, or things that maybe have seen better days or have expired, that type of thing. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna tilt you down so you can see. I'm on the floor, but we have like brand new carpet in our apartment, so I have a towel down, so I mean, it's not the best looking setup, but we're just gonna get started. This is such a long intro, oh my gosh. Here is the first category. We have complexion items. So we have my primers, my foundations, concealers, and powders. It is already pretty narrowed down, but I do know there's a couple things in here that just aren't working. So let's start off let's start with primers as usual. So the first one is this Josie Maran one. This is the small sample size that I'm almost done with. This is the full size. I fell in love with this last year and absolutely love it. I am keeping it, and I'm excited that I do have the full size, and this is probably going to last me the whole year. So I'm pretty happy with that primer. And then these other 2 primers were like free gifts from Ulta when I made an order back in like November, December. And it's one of those little like Diamond Days things, because since I'm a Diamond member, you get like extra goodies or whatever if you just make like one purchase for like $25. So the first thing is this Tarte primer. This is their hydrating primer. Now, me and Tarte don't get along for their face products because they use that maracuja oil, which I'm highly allergic to. I've had really bad reactions to it. So this is going to go, it's still brand new, so this is going to go in the box pile, if that makes sense. And then this primer is good as well, but I just have used it in the past. I just don't have a desire to use it just because I have found the primer that is for me. And this one is really good for hydration, so I'm going to get rid of this one as well while it's still brand new because I just don't see myself using it. Next we have these foundations. The current one that I'm in love with is this one from Misha Beauty. It's a BB cream. It's finally my tone because so many foundations are golden, and I do on the spectrum for golden undertones, I'm like a 1, which pretty much means I'm a neutral undertone. So this is actually like a neutral BB cream. It's gray toned. It actually matches where a lot of these ones don't, because they're as close to neutral as I could possibly get, but they still look weird on my skin. So this one I'm definitely going to keep because I love it. This one also I'm going to keep. This is the Josie Maran Beauty Balm. I hate the packaging. I know someone has said to put it in like an airless pump that you can get on Amazon. I just don't think it would perform the same because part of it is like warming up to the fingers. It's just weird. Anyways, I really like it, so I'm going to keep that one. And then out of these two, I think I'm going to keep the CoverGirl. This one definitely matches a lot better. I have used quite a bit. I don't know if you can see that, but have used this one quite a bit. And then I am going to get rid of the Smashbox. This was also something I got from Diamond Days back in like September, and it's a higher coverage foundation for me, but the color is just so off on my skin. So it's in shade 1.1, is pretty fair. But concealers. I have two concealers and they both work for me. This one I don't think I'd repurchase, but I am going to put it in like the Project Pan area because I do want to finish this one up before moving on to this guy, because I know I love this one, which is the Glossier little concealer, stretch concealer. I love this one, and this one just is it's a little off, and it actually makes my under eyes look really old. So I'm going to put this one in the Project Pan category. And then moving on to powders, I have 3 here. This Josie Maran one I've only used a handful of times, but I just don't see myself reaching for it, so I'm going to sanitize that one and put that in the travel box. This one is the one that I love. This is the NYX #NoFilter. This one is similar, but you actually see little specks of like shimmer in it, where this one you do not. So I will keep this one. And then this Pretty Vulgar one I got in a BoxyCharm, and I actually kind of like it. So I am going to keep it because I don't really have another setting powder, and so I will keep this one. Here are the 3 different categories. There's really nothing over here for things that I need to throw away. This pile here are the things that I'm decluttering that will be put into that travel box. This one here are things that I like. I probably wouldn't repurchase. Oh, just kidding. These are the things that I like and want to finish up this year. The Josie Maran one, the travel size, I just put in this pile because I do want to move on to the full size right here. This concealer I just want to use up. This foundation is good, but I just love these 2 so much that I just want to use this one up as well. And then this I don't see myself repurchasing, but I will try to pan that as well. And then these are like my holy grail staple items that are like true loves. So that is how this whole dividing thing is going to work. So I'm not getting rid of anything in this category, but it's already pretty much narrowed down. So sorry for anyone who's like excited to maybe get their hands on one of these, but these are just like, it's already pretty small, so I'm happy to keep all of them. Alright, so moving on to eyes. First we have this thing from Charlotte Tilbury. Hopefully you can see it. This is the Eyes to Mesmerize. It's a cream eye product, which is gorgeous. I've been using this pretty much non-stop, so this is definitely a keep, and I would even put it in like, I love this product, so love that one. Let's go into palettes. I don't have many, but I definitely have more than I need. And there's a couple that I'm just like not enjoying enough. So we'll go through it. And let's start off with my favorite, which is this Milani Bold Obsessions. I really want to get another one of this formula because it's absolutely gorgeous. I use this one so much. So this is a definite keep. I'm going to keep it open just so I can see the colors compared to everything else. Next we have this Bare Minerals one, which I absolutely love as well. This is more of a cooler tone palette. I don't use this little L here, but everything else I love. I know it has some bad reviews, but for me this works. This one here from Tarte's, the Rainforest of the Sea Sizzle palette. I got this in a BoxyCharm, and I think I'm allergic to it. Again, me and Tarte just have a bad, I don't know, we just don't work well together. The colors are beautiful, and so this one I am going to part with, and I only used it a couple times, but every time I got like a reaction on my eye, so I'm going to put that one over there. So next we have Norvina from Anastasia. I chopped my stash for this, and since I have done that, I have only been using this in a bronzer. I just have no desire to use this palette. I've had this for what, 7 months. I got it right when it launched, and I've only used it a handful of times. It doesn't scream to me. The pinks are okay. Those are like the colors that I use this palette for, but everything else I have pretty much in someplace different. I mean, these colors are pretty, but they're so similar, and I can easily use like this one here from the Milani palette. I just don't use it. And even after doing the Shop My Stash, I haven't picked it up once, where I have been using this little thing like the whole time. So I think I'm going to get rid of it, guys. That's crazy. Next we have this Protege palette, and honestly I haven't even tried it yet, but to be honest I'm probably not going to. All these colors are pretty much in here. We have that light pink, which is Poetic right there. We have this shimmer here, which is very similar to this shimmer there. We have these warm tones, which is pretty much this row here. You know, it's nothing new. Even like the purples, I have like purples over here. So I really just don't need this palette. The only color that I really don't have in my collection already is this one here, but I'm not going to keep a whole palette just for that. So I haven't even touched this palette, but I just don't see me doing that. So I'm going to get rid of this one. And so the last one is this Marc Jacobs palette, and this is the iconic palette in Fantasy. And so since I am getting rid of the Norvina with those pinks, I am going to keep this one for the pinks. So I'm going to keep this because I actually do love this color palette, and I use this one all the time, and I use every single color, where the Norvina one I just don't use enough colors to keep it. So I'm really happy with this edit down, considering I just got rid of 3. So I will say though, this one is more in like the Project Pan category, so I'm going to put that there just so you can see the difference. This one is an absolute love. This one I would also say is just like an okay palette, like I'll use it up, but I don't see me repurchasing it. So one of these palettes is in like my absolute loves category. These two are in my I'll use it up but probably wouldn't repurchase. This is an absolute love. This Charlotte Tilbury thing, love that. Then these 3 are in the getting rid of pile. So next we have other eye stuff. So we have mascara, we have liner, and we have brows. Let's go through these. First we have mascara, and a lot of them are brand new because I usually only open one up at a time just so I can use it up and then move on. And so a lot of these are new because I kind of panic bought a couple of them. I'll kind of explain their stories as I go. So first we have this one from the Body Shop. I am going to throw this one away. It works okay, but I'm not going to give this to somebody, so this is going to be thrown away. I've had it open for a couple months, and it's okay. It's not my favorite. I just have, it's one of the fiber ones, and the fibers gets in my eyes. It's just a big deal, so this one's going to get thrown. Now, I did just finish up my other mascara today. It was the Milk one. It's actually this Milk one, but it was from another deluxe sample type thing. So the Hourglass was a free gift from sometime last year. This will be the next one I open because it's the oldest one in my collection. This one I got for free, which is crazy. It's one of those like Diamond Day things, and it's just been waiting in my collection as well. So this will be the second on the docket. I have this one, which is Mascara Cake, which I don't use all that often, but I really want to. So I'm going to keep this one from Besame. And this little thing I panic bought at like the last day of the year. And so this is the Sephora Favorites Lash Stash to go. And you get 5 deluxe samples, and then it gives you a little voucher to get the full size, which is a great deal. It was $28. Some of these mascaras are over the $28 mark if you bought the full size anyways. So this is like the easiest, the best deal that you could get at Sephora. So this is pretty much all the mascara I'll use for the whole entire year, and plus I have the free voucher in here. So I am going to keep all of them just because I don't know what this year holds, and mascara is something that I go through, and I do like to rotate through after a couple months. So I am going to keep all of these, but this one I am going to throw away just because I didn't love it. I could not tell you the last time I used an eyeliner. I just don't do it. I just don't. Like this one here is so old. Here, so the Stila one here, the Stay All Day Waterproof, is, I want to say, almost a year old now, and so I'm just going to get rid of it because I haven't used it. This one here is a Tarte eyeliner that, again, was a free Diamond Day gift type thing if I bought something. And so this is the Man Eater self-sharpening eyeliner, similar to the Smashbox one that's self-sharpening, where you sharpen it through the cap. It's a cool concept. I just don't use eyeliner, so this one is gonna be given away while it's still brand new. And then these two here, I will keep the cream because I do like having that for like the waterline if I'm doing like a smoky eye or something to brighten it up. But as far as this one, I'm probably going to get rid of it. I think I can sharpen it to make it sanitary, I believe. So I will do that if people want it. This is the Pixie eyeliner, and it came with like a pack of 3. I already got rid of one, and then this was really the only color that I want to use. So this is going to go as well. Last bit we have brows. I did just finish up a brow product and currently I'm panning this one. So this is the CoverGirl Ultra Brow Pencil, which I really do enjoy. And then we have two from Anastasia, same shade in caramel. These are eventually I will use up. And then this one here is new. I got it in my BoxyCharm, and this is the Shella eye powder. And so it has a brush on one side, and then in here is the powder, and I really do enjoy this. I have nothing else like it, so I am going to keep it and try to use it this year. So the only one that's like in my absolute loves list would probably be this CoverGirl one, just because it's only $5 and it's amazing. These two I will try to use up this year, same with this one. So that's how that is. Okay, so here's the 4 different categories, hopefully you can see. Over here, these two are the things that I will be throwing away just for sanitary purposes. This one I didn't enjoy, this one I've just had too long. These two here are things that I'm putting in that giveaway box. I'll sanitize this guy, and then this is brand new, so I'm going to do that. These are things that I'm going to try to use up this year. We have just pretty much the majority of the mascaras and brow products in the one liner. And then these are the only two that are like absolute loves. This CoverGirl one is just so inexpensive and it works so well that I really do love this one. And then out of the other mascaras, this is the only one that I've repurchased in the past. So I'm going to say this is an absolute love, one of my favorite mascaras of all time. Move on to lips, and this is lip glosses. I know myself and I love lip gloss, but I just don't go through it fast enough. And so I want to be a little cutthroat here. If it's something that I haven't used yet, I will try and not open it and just pass it along. But let's just go through this. We also have a couple liquid lipsticks over here as well. So let's start over on the side. We have a bunch of little minis. I had gotten like this free deluxe sample set or something like that. And these are a bunch of minis from that. So this YSL one is something I'm really interested in trying. It is is it an actual lip gloss? I think it is. I can't read what it is, but meanwhile, I just don't buy YSL because it's cruelty. I don't buy YSL because it's not cruelty free, but I am curious about trying it. So I do want to keep this one. These three here, we have the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme. It is good. I've tried it in the past, but I just don't have a desire to open up this brand new one. So this one I will pass along. And these two here are both from Tarte. One is from the Rainforest of the Sea line, and then one is just their normal lip gloss, I think, or this is a lip paint, this is lip gloss. I think that's how it is. But I just, again, me and Tarte just aren't friends. So nothing against the brand or how these work. I just always seem to get reactions from their products. So these I am going to declutter while they're still brand new, never even cracked open. Moving on to the big full-size things, I think I've tried everything, so I'm not going to be giving these to anybody, but let's see if I am decluttering anything. So let's start off with these two liquid lipsticks, similar shades, almost identical. We have the Hourglass one in Raven, and then we have this one from Maybelline, and it's like a dual-ended one, so this part is like the liquid lipstick, and then this part is like the topper. I will say this one stays all day, and I have enjoyed it. But it's not cruelty free, and since they're so similar in color, I'd much prefer using this one. And I get so many compliments when I wear this one. It lasts all day. Absolutely love it. So I am going to just throw this one away. It's very old. It's just been something I've been using, but I don't like having it shown on my channel because it's not cruelty free. And so this is like an absolute love, and this one I'm going to throw away. And then these other 4 lip glosses, I say the only true love for mine is probably this Anastasia one. It's new to me, but I absolutely love the color, and it looks beautiful on. So this one, I think, will actually be like the true love from these lip glosses. The other ones are really good as well, but if I was to run out today and repurchase something, it would probably be this one. It's in the shade Venus, and it's just a really beautiful, sheer, sparkly lip gloss. Just very traditional, but not sticky. Love this. Now, her lip glosses that are really pigmented, I don't really care for, but this one, then like the sheerer finish, I do like. And then these 3 I will keep, but I would say all 3 of them in like the panning category. I wouldn't repurchase them. Maybe NYX, just because it's super, super cheap and only $5. So if I needed a lip gloss, I'd probably pick this up. But I'm just trying to finish these guys up, and then in the future these are like the ones that I absolutely love and probably would repurchase. So Hope that makes sense. So I am having things in all 4 categories this time. We have the one throwaway guide that's just a liquid lipstick that I don't feel comfortable giving away to strangers. I have 3 things that are brand new that will go in that traveling box. I have 4 things that I'm going to use this year, but I don't see myself repurchasing. And then I have these 2, which are absolute loves and would highly recommend. I will say NYX is also like probably in this category. Just for the price point, it's really, really good. This one and only lip pencil that I have, it's from Bodyography, and I just don't use lip pencils. It came in a BoxyCharm as well. Again, this is like showing me not to subscribe to subscription boxes because I declutter a lot of it. So this is gonna go into that travel box. Moving on to other lipsticks, we have a bunch of different minis. A bunch of them are newer-ish. So let's start off with this one, another BoxyCharm thing, which was a lipstick from Bite Beauty, and I love this formula, but the shade is Spritzer. I have no desire to try this because it's a purple. So this is gonna go in that box. This one from number 7, absolutely love. It's in the shade Honey Bloom. It's one of my favorite nudes. I realized that I'm definitely more into nudes versus brighter colors. Also, this one from Too Faced is beautiful. In Birthday Suit, it is a beautiful, again, nude, and I want to just get love to this one. These 3 here are all the same formula, but these are things that I kind of regret buying. I got it at the very end of the year, and I got it because it was one of the holiday sets. Well, 2 were a holiday set, 1 I just picked up the refill. So this is the Hourglass Confession lipsticks, and they are gorgeous. They're so expensive. The refills are $22, so you can just get this for $22 if you want to try the formula. I got this set for $34, I believe, because it came with 2 refills and then the little applicator thing, which is beautiful. And so these guys can be switched over inside, so you can have just this in your purse if you wanted, or you can just get the refills online. Anyways, they're so expensive. The formula is beautiful, but it goes really quickly. I'm almost a quarter way done with this shade here, which is in the shade My One Desire. I absolutely love this color, but it's so expensive, I don't see myself repurchasing it. And since they were so pricey and kind of like an impulse buy, I want to put these in like the Project Pan category because I just want to use them because it was just a bad purchase decision. So you have those. This one's also in the Project Pan category, but it's also one that I really love. This is the shade Audrey from Red Apple Lipstick, and I have used this one a ton. I absolutely love it. So this would probably be in like my most loved category, but it's also like something I want to use up this year just because I do love it and I do want to get its use. Next we have these 2 minis. This Charlotte Tilbury one is in my Project Pan currently, and I can't see the shade name, I'm sorry, but it's just a little travel size, and I just want to get a feel for her lipstick, so I'm going to put that in the Project Pan category as well. This Josie Maran one is in Boysenberry. It's one of her like stinging lip products, and I love the color of this one, and I want to get more shades of it. I would say this is in my loves list. Ooh. I would say this is in my loves category. I really do love it. I feel like I'd love it even more if it was in an everyday shade. But even though that's like a really deep cranberry type of color, it is really wearable, and I really like the feel of it on my lips. And so I think that's it for my lipsticks. I still have my lip balms to show you. But out of these, I would say these 3 are my most loved ones. We have Audrey from Red Apple Lipstick, this Boysenberry from the Josie Maran line, and then this number 7 one. So those ones I absolutely love. These ones I'm going to use. These ones are all like I spent too much money on and just want to get my money's worth out of it. This is just a small sample size that I just want to try. And then I am getting rid of these 2 products here. These are all lip balms, and I'm slowly getting into lip balms, but I definitely have a preference of which ones I want to keep. Some of these are brand new, and I'll just get rid of them while they're brand new because I don't see myself using them. Let's just go through this. So the first one is this Kiehl's one, and I know Kiehl's is not cruelty-free, but this product intrigued me so much. This is their butter stick. It is a lip treatment with SPF 30. It has lemon butter and coconut oil and like all these beautiful ingredients to help nourish the lips, and I will say I love it, and it's in the shade Simply Rose. It is tinted, similar to the Fresh ones, but I feel like this one just looks a little bit more realistic on the lips, so I really do love this. I hate that I bought something that wasn't cruelty-free, but I just really have been enjoying it, so I'm just going to use it up. I really do love it. I don't see myself repurchasing it because I feel a little guilty buying it, but I've been loving it while it's been in my collection. Next we have some traditional chapsticks. This one I'll put in Dave's like lunchbox, so I'm going to give it to him instead. This is just a chapstick. It's the traditional one, has SPF, so when he's out on the Navy ships or something, he could use that, so I'm going to give that to him. This one in Sweet Papaya my mom got me for Christmas, so I'm going to use that one. It's okay. It smells okay. It's one of their natural ones, so this one's 100% natural, which is cool, so I do like it. This Sun Bum, I think I've had over a year now, and SPF does expire, so I'm going to throw this one away because I do need sun protection here since I live in San Diego. So this one I'm going to say goodbye to, but both of these over here are new, and they have sun protection as well. So this one I'm going to throw. These three here I really haven't played with. This one I got in a this one I got in a zero waste shop. It's in the shade Prickly Pear. It's a lip tint from Dryland Wilds, and I've only used it a couple of times. I'm gonna keep this, but it's in like the Project Pan category. I just really want to use it up. And then these two here, this one I got in like a set, and I haven't tried it yet, but I just don't have a desire to. It's the Incredible Jelly Shots. So this is gonna go in that little box. And then this sugar one I will keep. This is the Advanced Therapy one, and it smells really good. They aren't cruelty-free, but I can see myself using it this year. So this is my categories. Now I am putting the Kiehl's in like my loves category because I have been really enjoying it. I just hate that they're not cruelty-free. So there's that. If you are someone who's cruelty-free, I'm sorry. But this one I really do enjoy. If you know something similar in a cruelty-free brand, please let me know. I would definitely be interested in trying it. These three here are things that I want to use up this year. So we have a chapstick, we have the sugar one, and then we have the lip tint. And then these two are things I'm decluttering. This one I'm decluttering to Dave. This will be put in that box. And then this one I am throwing since the SPF I'm pretty sure has expired. So I'm officially throwing away 4. These are things that just can't sanitize to hand off to somebody, or this one has expired, that type of thing. This one's probably expired as well, so these ones are gonna be thrown away. So these are all the things that I am parting with that will go in that traveling makeup box if someone is curious about it. I may do a whole separate video if there are people who are interested, so let me know. But these are all the things that I am parting with. Let me give a quick count and I'll be right back. So I counted and I got rid of 18 items, and that is this pile here, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I don't have a big collection, and as I said, I kind of just wanted to edit things down from things I'm just not going to use this year. And there are a couple things that maybe I would run out of a certain category, like maybe if I run out of foundation, this one I could have used up, but it just doesn't look right on me, so I'd much rather purchase something that does work and I love versus just trying to use something that's probably old and expiring, that type of thing. So I'm pretty happy with this pile. And again, if you are interested in like that travel makeup box, please let me know. And then I just want to give you a quick look of what I do with my makeup. So this here is like my everyday makeup drawer. I keep it in like this little, it's like a little actual drawer. But this is something I keep on my vanity, and it's all of the things that I want to Project Pan, all my absolute loves. Like the eyeshadow I have in here is this one here. Things that I want to use up. This one I just like want to see how it works, that type of thing. So it's not a huge collection in this, but this is what I use like on a daily. And then I have this one, which is going to be like my shop, my stash bin. This I keep underneath my vanity, and I pull it out every month, and I do have a video of the last one that I did. And it's funny because I did declutter the palette because I realized I'm not using it, so I have this bin here of the backup, and so I feel really good about this. It definitely seems like I dwindled a lot of things that I'm just ignoring out, and I feel very good. Anyways, this is it for this video. If you like declutters, again, I will leave that whole playlist. Also, let me know about the whole travel makeup bin, and that's it for today. Thank you so much. Bye.